Everybody, welcome back to yet another video, and this is going to be part 2 of my video. This is where I give my thoughts and my deep thinks about what I think is going to be happening in the new Dragon Ball Super movie. Now, there's no way to hide it. Gogeta is official. He's way over official. And I even used this right here for 2 years. Not even 2 years, but 1 year. And I explained that in my other video. Also, sorry if you hear my dog barking in the background. He's, just being him. Anyways, my thoughts are this. If we go back over to these, don't worry about those pictures, by the way. If we, go to these moves here. I got a little monkey. If we go to these moves right here, right? If we go to these moves. What I see here is Vanisher Guard. And I also see a Galley Gun. Alright. Vanisher Guard, if you guys don't know what Vanisher Guard is basically a move of Gogeta's to where basically he wraps himself around his own ki, aka he turns his back to you. And no matter what you do while your back is turned, you will do no damage to him. So what this is telling me is, with these spoilers here, that, you know, it's gonna be a good fight since Broly is already, like, strong, you know? Because you know what the Legendary Super Saiyan does. He powers up, What I think is gonna be this movie is, you know, okay, Frieza, he's gonna need some extra help because his minions, like, Frieza's gonna take over Earth, alright? And he needs some extra help. So he bribes Goku in, and he says, hey, I got a warrior for you that will be so strong that he will beat your butt. So Goku and Broly have their first fight. Broly beats him. In fact, Broly sends Goku flying all the way back to the Earth. And you know, Goku get a few good hits off too. Vegeta also want to fight this guy. And since he never met Vegeta, you know, he knows that he also possessed some similar strengths to Goku, if they know each other so well in their Saiyans. And if you guys know, there's never been a better fight than a fight with two Saiyans. Or even more than two Saiyans. Anyways, so Broly comes down to Earth, and he don't know where the heck he is because he's on this new planet all of a sudden. Plus, he's in a glacier, which, you know, when they first fight, obviously they're not fighting on Earth. They're fighting on this cold planet, so the glacier suits Broly fine. And if you guys don't know, the glacier is a reference to where Broly and Gohan and them was fighting in the second movie of his. That's a huge reference to that. They're not giving Bio Broly any sunshine. Oh man. Anyways, now they have their second match. Goku pushes this guy up to his buff base form. And it's basically his base form, but even stronger. So, you know, he forces Goku to go Super Saiyan Blue. And Goku holds his own against Broly. But then comes Vegeta. As a matter of fact, then comes Gohan. Because I know there's a possibility Gohan's going to fight. Either way, the only reason I could see Broly going past this form is that, you know, his power kept on building. And he gotten stronger to the point where he went to Super Saiyan. And then he went Legendary Super Saiyan. And that's when, you know, he throws that big power ball at Goku. It's at that point, really, where he's at Legendary Super Saiyan, to where his power is so uncontrollable that they'll have no point but to kill Broly. Like, they'll have no other way to beat him but to kill him. Unless he'll destroy the entire planet. AKA, last line of defense, Gogeta. You know, okay, hey, Vegeta, let's fuse. Dang it, Kakarot, we don't have any earrings. So, guess what they do? The next best thing actually is the best thing. Fusion Dance. And it's a good fight for a bit. You know, Broly's chaos on the Earth is still tearing apart, you know. But then Gogeta gets pressured too much by Broly. Either causing him to power up to Blue Evolution or powering up to Mastered Ultra Instinct. Now, I think that Toriyama is secretly watching everything. Because this movie is still not done, but this movie has been in the works for 4 years. What I honestly think is that, you know, around the second year of him making this, he thought about something. And the second year of this is really when Vegito was actually introduced into Dragon Ball Super. Funny enough. So, really, there's no other way to say it. Hey, you can't, as Toriyama, he can't just think of Vegito instead of Gogeta. You know, obviously Toriyama could be ashamed of some things that happened in Super. Too much fan service that the fans didn't want. So, you know, he's like, alright, well, hey, if I can't get Gogeta into this, because they told him, they obviously told him that, hey, you can't get him into this, he's not canon. And he's like, hey, I'm gonna reboot him and I'm gonna make him canon. Which is what's happening. Now, what do I think about the Dragon Ball Z 4D movie? Where Goku and Vegeta was fighting God Broly? And guess where it was? In a glacier. You see where this? You see where this is heading? Like, God Broly, aka Legendary Super Saiyan 3, with more spikes on his hair, is actually, like, I think that has a connection with this, but it doesn't, because they would recognize, oh god, this is that same guy. You know, Gogeta killed him in one hit, by the way. So I'm guessing this is gonna be stronger than God Broly. Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan Blue level. Honestly, I can already tell that Broly in his base won't be able to stop Goku at Super Saiyan Blue. So he'll use his buff up base form, and you know that will pressure Goku back. Either way, I could see Gogeta being pressured too much, to the point where he transforms into either A, Evolution Blue, B, Ultra Instinct, or C, maybe a possible Legendary Super Saiyan. And this only really worked one time, where Goku was like, alright, I'm just going to use the same form you use. Or was it somebody else? Alright, there go my dog barking. Sorry. Yeah, it was somebody else. No, actually, Goku done this before. He used Super Saiyan 2 instead of 3 when he was fighting Vegeta. Because he was using Super Saiyan. My dog is so cute. Hey, shh. Never mind, guys. Y'all just gonna have to work through that. Anyways. But obviously, this is bringing every form of fan service. And I think that Gogeta's gonna get pressured and transform. Really, that's all I have to say. So, I'm finna go play some Xenoverse 2, which, literally, this is the day where Kefla and Baby is released. Now, I was told it was free. Everybody was told it was free DLC, but apparently it's $8. So, you know, I'm finna get some of that, hopefully, today. Alright, though, you guys. So, I'm gonna see you all in the next video, which I may or may not upload soon or not. I love you guys. See ya. Bye-bye.